Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is a quick little chit chat because, girl, they said this and they said that. Who was they? Mainly Carlos King. Okay, also Queens of Bravo. But let's get into what we came here to get into. Okay, but y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and dot. Okay. Y'all know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, on Twitter, on the tick of the top. Okay. Please also like the video, share the video. Okay. Comment in the comment section. Okay. As y'all see from the little thumbnail and the title. Okay. They said officially that not quad, girl. Tripping. Okay, Phaedra. Okay, Phaedra around here, and she has officially been added to the cast of Married to Medicine. Okay, not only that, Dr. Contessa, and then Anila have been let go. Bye bye. Okay, now Quad also will have a new role on the show, in my opinion. Okay, now look, I feel like we have been hearing rumblings. Okay, oh, Quad gonna leave, Quad gonna stay. It's gonna be a shake up here, a shake up there. We did not know what was going on. We kept also hearing, oh, Phaedra might be put into the mix. Now, Phaedra, who used to be on Housewives of Atlanta, she had a little bit of a guest appearance, okay, on the Housewives of Dubai. She was on a season of the Real Housewives Girls Trip. And people saying, not me, people, that being Carlos King, that, oh, the producers over at Bravo love Phaedra. They love her, okay? They love her. Now, we all know Phaedra can't go back to the Housewives of Atlanta based on her and Candy just not ever moving past what happened back in was it season 9? Yeah, whatever season it was, okay? When Phaedra said and Phaedra said and Phaedra said. So we know she not going back. And she's also said over time, I'm not gonna go back, whatever. Clearly Bravo also loves Candy. Okay. So per Carlos King in his podcast, he said, now I first saw it when Queens of Bravo tweeted it. Carlos then said the tweet came from his podcast. I went and I listened to the podcast, okay? And again, he said, people refuse to film with Phaedra, people being Candy. So they put Phaedra elsewhere, okay? And then since Phaedra is allegedly not currently dating some doctor who we don't know, ain't never seen her with, how can someone be put on the show for dating someone we've never seen them with? I mean, are we, what? When? How? Who, what, when, and how do you get booked on the show? It's called Married to Medicine for dating a doctor who we've never seen you with. Who's to say you really dating the doctor? Because I remember when Phaedra was on Marriage Boot Camp with that Medina dude who played Quincy on Tyler Perry's show, The Haves and Have Nots. When she was on that show with that man that she was fakely dating just to be on the show. Is Phaedra really dating the doctor? And if she is, why ain't nobody seen him? If you were going to be booked on a show about dating the doctor, I need to see you dating the doctor. But per Carlos King, okay, they have added Phaedra to the new season of Married to Medicine, and he said his thought process is, oh, the fans love Phaedra, so this is Married to Medicine's way of trying to get the fans over there to love the show and watch the show because the fans gonna follow Phaedra over. I said, if you say so, if you say so. He also said she's gonna be a full-time housewife, girlfriend, because she's not married to medicine. She's dating medicine. Okay. So she's gonna be a full-time girlfriend member. Because she's not a wife, okay? A full-time girlfriend member of the show, not just a friend of the show. Okay. Now, also, most of these shows, someone has to be introduced based on knowing someone and knowing someone. Okay. Now, Atlanta's really small, 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 small. And I was like, so it should be easy to get her on the show. Plus, everybody know Phaedra. they run in the same circle, so it would not be hard to say, oh, Phaedra knows Quad, Phaedra knows Simone, Phaedra knows Heavenly. Phaedra, hell, Heavenly may have done Phaedra's teeth because Phaedra has different teeth now than she did before. Anyway, so now I also said on my IG page, okay, I said on my IG, I felt like they were getting rid of two people to be able to afford Phaedra because they could not afford Phaedra on the other shows. Okay, but getting rid of Contessa and Anila means two salaries are not gone, and that's probably what Phaedra is getting in my opinion. Okay. Now, Carlos said, with Contessa and Anila no longer being on the show, allegedly, that Contessa did not want to come back to the show. She wanted to focus on other things. And so, again, she didn't want to come back. So she wasn't let go. I mean, she would let go in the fact of they didn't try to keep her. They said, okay, you can go away. And he said that Anila was let go. Anila was fired. Carlos said it, not me, Carlos. Okay. And he was like, she don't fit the show. I'm not going to say she didn't fit the show. I do feel like it was a hard push to get her to not seem like a shady individual who we may not like sometimes. I don't know. Okay. Anywhere go, he like, she was the one who was actually like, okay, your services are no longer needed. She wanted to come back, and they said, "No, ma'am." Okay, her husband's a doctor. Hopefully, she'll be fine. And she got like 100,000 people or whatever. Now, look on the little pages or whatever. Contessa on her IG and her 300 followers. I'm sorry, 300,000 followers. She no longer has anything married to medicine related, kind of sort of. She do have Bravo TV, up there, but not really married to medicine. Okay. Now Anila mhm, still has official cast of Bravo TV, married to medicine, at Bravo. So I don't know. It depends. Okay. Now, as I said, we know Phaedra's in, Anila's out, Contessa's out. Now with Quad's new role, now they also are alleging Quad's ex-husband, Dr. G, and his new wife slash fiance may be back. Okay, now Dr. G and Quad were married. Okay, he now has a whole new lady love. Okay, now I'm like, when I feel like when Quad and Dr. G got divorced, when they were no longer together, okay, it was like, okay, he kind of just left after the one we ain't seen him since. He just gone away. We leave him be. And I'm like, if you say so. And we haven't seen much of him since then. But he's at least engaged to this lady who name I don't know. I can't her name on IG is Sweet Tea. Okay. I don't know what her real name is. When someone don't say someone's real name, I don't have time to figure it out. But whatever, that's who she is. So they're saying that because they have been hanging out with the cast, okay, Dr. Jean's fiance have been hanging out with the cast. Even as far as 3 days ago, he and the fiance white lady was hanging out with Contessa and Scott. Okay, a few weeks ago, they were hanging out with Simone and Cecil. Before that, the fiance wife lady was hanging out with Dr. Heavenly. hmm Her name was Letitia. So Letitia, okay, Dr. G's fiance wife is Letitia, but she was also hanging out with Heavenly a few weeks ago. So it's the question of Quad's new role will be having to be friendly with not only her ex-husband, with his new fiance or wife, and the fact that Carlos said that Dr. G back in college dated Phaedra. hmm That Quad and Phaedra know each other because of that, because they used to date in college. And when he married Quad, and same circles, and so Quad and Phaedra are friendly. So Quad will be on the show with her ex-husband, his ex-girlfriend, and his new wife. And Dr. G will be on the show with his current lady, his ex-wife, and the ex-girlfriend. I was like, is it gonna be messy? I hope not. Now I'm like, can we deal? Cause it's gonna be Quad's mouth, it's gonna be Phaedra's mouth, it's gonna be Dr. Heavenly girl, it's gonna be a T. Okay. Now that means for next season, if all this is true, the potential new cast, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Heavenly, Toya, Quad, Audra, if they ask her back. I spelled her name wrong. And then Phaedra. Are y'all here for that cast next season? Do you think Quad and Phaedra will get along? Okay, will Phaedra get buddy up with Heavenly? Will Phaedra and Heavenly have a whole lot of beef? Okay, how will it be if Phaedra boyfriend wants to double date and go out with Quad? Is Quad dating somebody? I don't know, but how will I be if all of them is in the same room? I just wonder. Anyway, y'all, that is the tea for the day, a quick little chit of the chat because I just wanted to talk about it. Okay, I will have a video up later for the Escape and SWV show. Okay, it'll be premiered. Anyway, do not forget to like the video, comment in the comment section, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, TikTok, and the Twitter. Okay, and then y'all know to subscribe to my channel. Mm-hmm. Girl, it's gonna be messy because usually mess follows where mess just follows. Anyway, I gotta go. I love you all. Peace beyond to you. Bye.